Hey guys, Philip with Trade Genius. Wanted to show you guys a new indicator that we're working on. Actually, it's actually out technically, but we haven't released it, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys. It's really powerful. This is on a Bitcoin chart on the daily, and so essentially what it is, it signals buy when uptrending or close shorts when downtrending. So depending on the uptrend or downtrend is how you use this. So to determine if you're in an uptrend, typically you have two moving averages, a quicker one and a slower one. The quicker one is above the slower one. For simple rules, you just say that's an uptrend. Downtrend would be if these moving averages crossed over and then the shorter one was below the slower moving average. Or you could say if price crossed over the shorter moving average, you'd start looking for shorts, and then a confirmation would be breaking below the slower one. So a couple of rules you could use for defining an uptrend and a downtrend. But so the way this indicator works, I just wanted to run through the chart for the last few months, and you guys can see kind of how it works. So here we're trending up, so we get a buy signal here, and holds us all the way up until here, and says, you know what, things are topping out, get out. And 3 days later we do top out. So that's, a move of about 60%, 61%. And as we move through the chart, so it's not signaling anything. Two options you could do here is if you do see it rolling over and you think it's going short, because basically the signal has said we're not in a buy condition, you could be looking for shorts on a smaller time frame, like a 4 hour, if you wanted to. But if you're just content with swinging on the dailies, you can just keep rolling with this. So here we have price kind of moving back up, get another buy signal. It says buy in an uptrend, and that takes us up to all the way over here. Again, that's 43% move. If you were to trail your stop, you could actually probably eke out some more gains there. And then we flipped again to another buy, and this was a big one. Again, this is daily, so these are like longer term swings that you're doing. And this one held us all the way to just about the tippy top, and you had 143% gain on that swing. So we're pretty excited with the way this thing signals, and I think you guys are going to really like it and applying it and using it. And it works on all different time frames, but just for the sake of length of video, I just wanted to show you guys the daily. And currently it's still under the sold condition, so we haven't seen, but when we do get a buy, we'll mention that in the video. Hopefully that triggers here soon. We are putting in a base on Bitcoin, which leads me into another chart I wanted to show you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys how to get this indicator here in a second. But I wanted to show you guys one thing. Actually, two things. One is the Bitcoin futures. People asked, how does Bitcoin futures affect Bitcoin? So this was the first Bitcoin close or futures close that we had. This was the CBOE futures. Here's when it closed, and price bottomed out and moved up. Our next one is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern this Friday. So January 24th. Nope, 26th. January 26th, 11 a.m. So we're gonna watch price on that and see how that reacts. Every close won't be identically the same. So we'll keep an eye on that. But I wanted to show you guys that. The last thing I wanted to show you guys before talking about getting that indicator is we are pulling back into a confluence of fib buy zones. So what that means is various ranges were pulled from all these different bottoms that we have. So like here's a bottom, here's a bottom, here's a bottom. So we pull ranges from those. This going back to the beginning of 2017, and you get this big confluence of buy zones. So when you get that, it really takes a lot of effort for the bears to push through those sometimes. And we're also we got a trend line that we're working on here. So you have that, and you have this trend line. So bears would really have to put a considered effort of selling to get through this. Now again, we're kind of in the Chinese New Year's funk. This is historically a weak time of the year for Bitcoin. If you go back a few years, you can see this pattern plays out. This year was a little interesting because we just didn't know with the increase in volume and exposure that cryptos have had over the last year how that would play out. But it seems like the pattern is the same. So anyway, to get the indicator, guys, basically what we're going to do is you get any of our winter specials at TradeGeniusAcademy.com. We're going to throw that in. You just say you want the new swing trade indicator, and we'll throw that in for you guys and give you access to that on TradingView charts. All right, so there you have it. I think you guys are going to really like that indicator. I think it's pretty powerful. I mean, great job in signaling the very top of the market just about, and then it rolls over. So we'll keep an eye and let you guys know when we get a buy signal that fires. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit subscribe. That really helps us out with getting these videos out to you every day. And we'll look forward to tomorrow's video, which I'm going to cover a crypto in tomorrow morning's video that piqued my interest. I think it probably is one to keep an eye on. It's consolidating nicely and may move up once this market starts to turn up here in the next couple of weeks. All right, guys, thanks. See you in the next video.